I want to get back to that big news out of Iran today. 5 Americans wrongfully detained there for years, now heading home. The U.S. agreeing to unfreeze $6 billion in oil revenue tangled up in sanctions in exchange for their freedom. Let's bring in host of On Balance, Leland Vittert, also our chief Washington anchor. Leland, thank you so much for your time here. So $6 billion, part of this deal. How does this make America look on the world stage?
Well, it's always nice to have Americans back home, so you have to put that at the very top. But I would submit that this is another example of America negotiating from a position of weakness. And you've seen a real change in U.S. foreign policy between the two administrations in terms of what we, America, are willing to give up. There's no question that weakness is provocative. It's hard to imagine how the rest of the world, the rest of the bad boys around the world, doesn't look at this and say, wow, if I want the United States to talk, if I want the United States to give me money, if I want something from the United States, the easiest way to get that is by taking Americans hostage.
You know, so Leland, this $6 billion, most of it is supposed to be used toward humanitarian efforts. Are we supposed to believe, we're talking about Iran here, that that is how that money is in fact going to be used?
Well, we are supposed to believe that. Yes, indeed we are. I think the real test, though, is let's look at the last time the same folks that are right now running American foreign policy made this kind of deal. And that was back with the Taliban for Bo Bergdahl. They traded Bo Bergdahl for 5 high-ranking Taliban detainees at Guantanamo base. And we were told over and over and over again that those Taliban men, those leaders, were not going to return to the battlefield. Well, what happened? They all returned to the battlefield. And the Iranians don't necessarily have to use this $6 billion dollar for dollar to do bad things, to keep killing Americans, to keep promoting terror around the world, to keep attacking Israel, as the Iranians have been known to do, to keep funding their nuclear program. But you think about it, if I give you an amount of money and say, well, look, you can only use this for your rent or something like that, that then frees up your rent money to go do other things. So whether or not they're actually able to tie each one of these dollars to a certain transaction may not be the point.
All right, Leland, before we let you go, tell us what's coming up on Balance tonight.
Well, we're working a lot on this in looking at where America is in the world. And it's not only where America is, it's how the rest of the world views Americans. We've got some very interesting polling on how people in other countries view us. And we know from history that when America is viewed as weak, that doesn't bode well either for America or for good things happening around the world.
Yeah, it certainly does not. All right, Leland Vittert, live for us from Washington. Thank you, Leland. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.